Access reviews are used for recertifying users in your cloud environment. Let's create an access review and see what options we see while creating it. To create access review, navigate to the Identity Governance and then to Access Reviews. You will see the screen similar as shown on the screen. Click New Access Review. You start creating Access Review by selecting Review Type. We see two options available here, such as Teams plus Groups and Applications. Note that you do not see Access Packages and Entra or Azure roles. This is where you have to be a bit innovative to assign those Entra and Azure roles to groups and then schedule access reviews for security groups. Select Teams plus Groups in this case. Let's select the HR team group. Select all users and click Reviews. On this page, you see Multi-Stage Review, checkbox. You can check this box if you want multiple people or groups to review in sequence. This is not needed for simple reviews. In Specify Reviewers dropdown, this is where you choose who will do the review. When you select Group Owners, and if you're reviewing access to a group, the group owners will be the reviewers. When you choose Selected Users or Groups, means you pick specific reviewers manually. When you select Users review their own access, means each user checks whether they still need access. This is great for self-certification. When you choose Managers of Users, means the review request goes to each user's manager. And most important, this is based on Entra ID or HR data. You must ensure that user properties have right information for this to work. Let's choose Selected Users or Groups in this case. Specify Recurrence of Review has three more settings such as Duration, indicates how long reviewers have to complete the review, for example, 30 days. Review Recurrence indicates how often the review should happen, monthly, quarterly, annually, or one time. Start date indicates when the first review begins, in your case, the 30th of March 2025. Click Settings tab now. Auto-apply results to resource. If you check this, the results of the review, approve, remove access, will be automatically enforced. If you leave it unchecked, you can manually apply results later. If reviewers don't respond, drop-down has 4 options that you can choose from. No change means user keeps access even if nobody reviewed it. Remove access means access is removed if the reviewer does nothing. Approve access means automatically keeps access. And take recommendations means access review uses Entra's intelligent recommendations, like activity level, to decide. Send notification at end of review means you can select users groups to receive summary notifications after the review ends. Enable reviewer decision. Helpers are tools to help reviewers make smart decisions, such as no sign-in within 30 days, when checked. Shows reviewers if users haven't signed in recently. This is useful to spot inactive users. And user-to-group affiliation when unchecked. It helps reviewers see how closely related the user is to the group, based on role or org data. This is optional but useful for larger orgs. There are some advanced settings as well that you can make use of, such as justification required when checked. It forces reviewers to explain why they approve or deny access. Great for audit trails. Email notifications. When checked, it sends review-related emails. Start, reminders, completion. Reminders. When checked, it sends automatic reminders during the review period to ensure reviewers don't forget. Additional content for reviewer email. This is optional message you can include to give reviewers context, instructions, or helpful links. Now, click Review plus Create. You name the review and enter the valid description as shown, and review the summary. Then click Create. HR Team Review is in place now. When you start thinking about creating an access review, you'll quickly realize that it's not just about setting one up. There are several design and operational considerations to keep in mind. Before jumping in, take the time to plan it thoughtfully. Decide who will review access. Choose the right review frequency. Define what happens if no one responds. Make sure reviewers are engaged and informed. If you skip this step and just enable reviews without a clear plan, there's a good chance your users will ignore the emails, especially those coming from PIM or entitlement management. That defeats the whole purpose of user certification. So, take a moment to sort things out first. Your access review process will be much more effective and meaningful. And that's a wrap on access reviews.